What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Chrispy Fades. As you know, my name is Chris. Last week's video went great. I got a bunch of feedback. I had so much fun editing it. I had so much fun putting it out. The anticipation was killing me. This week's video is a 1 to a 2 fade with a skin blowout in the back as well. We're gonna be doing the eyebrows, the mustache, the beard. We're gonna be doing a 7 on the top. Everything, the works, like it says. In the beginning of the cut, one of the most important parts to me of the haircut is the consultation. Like, you get an idea of what your client wants, how you get to picture how the cut is gonna look when it's finished. But I throw in the consultation because that's one of the important parts right before starting a haircut. I'm still outside because my lighting, I still have to figure out lighting, get new lights for inside so I can be a little bit brighter in the house. And as for my haircuts, the lighting, some of the comments that I got were that it was too dark. You couldn't really see the haircut. So I did order a light for my GoPro that sits right next to it on my chest, and it'll shine. So hopefully that'll work really good. That'll be here Friday. So there'll probably be 1 or 2 more videos without it, but I'll definitely be recording with the light from now on. With that being said, don't forget, if you like this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. And next week, I'll be here for more. All right. Gotta remind me though. Are we taking anything off the top?
You get 7 on the top.
7 on the top. With skin blowout with like a 1 to a 2 on the side.
Yeah.
All right. And then the beard you want to take down?
Yeah, like a 2.
A 2? Okay. Eyebrows?
Eyebrow.
Dope. Gotcha.
If I'm the Lakers and the Clippers like this, I'm saying, hey.
So we just done the consultation. I know how the client wants his hair to look, and I have a picture in my head how I want his haircut to look. So after that, I'm just gonna go ahead and neaten up my work area and just lay all the hair down. You know, he had a hat on when he came in, so I'm just gonna straighten everything up for me to work with. After that, with my magic clips, I'm gonna throw in the 2 guard. Since we're going from a 1 to a 2, I'm just gonna go ahead and take everything in the crown down to a 2. And he also wants a 7 on the top. So right after that, I'm gonna go ahead and take the top down to a 7 and just blend all those lines in with the clipper over comb technique. And use a little bit of my thinning shears to blend the 7 into the 2 and give it a nice lay. Something I learned to do with the thinning shears is around the crown, or around in the back of the head, in the cowlick area right here, the hair tends to stick up a little bit. So using the thinning shears to take out some of that bulk lays that hair down so you won't have to deal with that cowlick later on. That really works well to get rid of that. Now my magic clips, I'm just gonna throw the 1 guard on, and I'm gonna open up the lever all the way and take about midway up the scalp. I'm gonna take down to a 1.5. And I'm gonna just do that all the way around. After I get that down, just a little bit lower down, I'm gonna close the lever and I'm gonna bring everything down to a 1. And then alternate between open and closed lever just to blend in any lines that I made, blend out any lines that I've made. All right, then right here, I'm just gonna throw the 1.5 guard on. And using this, I'm gonna blend my 1 with the open lever into the 2 with the closed lever. And this is gonna blend that in. And then with this, I'm just opening and closing the lever as I fade. So it's just blending all that in. Now I'm gonna switch to my Oster fast feeds, and I'm gonna throw on the 1 clip, and I'm gonna open my lever. This is about equal to a 1.5 guard on my magic clip, the way that I adjusted them. So this is just gonna blend in any of the little light lines that I can't really get out with my magic clip. This does that perfectly. Now I do see a little bit of bulk up in the crown area over here where his comb over is starting. So I'm just gonna take that one and with the open lever on my fast feeds, and I'm just gonna hit that with the clipper over comb just to take out that bulk and blend that in. And I mentioned before, always clean your tools. Clean the teeth out, always spray them down. Not only is it sanitary, but it's good for your clippers. You don't want them getting stuck and getting clogged with hair and gel. It's just clean them, brush them down, clean them up. This line right here is where we're gonna start our skin blowout. I like to show a gradual fade in my skin blowout. So I started about mid-ear and I'm gonna fade up to about the top of the ear. And in the back, I like to show the side lines coming down the neck behind the ear. I like those pretty long. So I do my blowout in the shape of a rainbow in the back, just so those back lines show up a lot better in the edge. All right, so with my balders, my Remingtons, I'm just gonna go ahead and bald those lines out. And then I'm gonna switch over to my magic clip with an open lever, no guard. And I'm gonna make my second guideline about 1/2 inch above my bald line. And then I'm just gonna close the lever and fade that out. I'm gonna do that around on every side, but I kinda like to work in one spot at a time. So you're gonna see this one side first. So I just threw that half guard on my magic clip and open and close the lever to make another line and fade it out. And now I'm switching to my fast feeds, throwing that 0 clip on there, and with the open lever, just blend in all those lines that I made with my magic clip and just alternate between opening and closing the lever to blend it all in. Now that we're working our way to the back, I get to show you what I mean about leaving those side lines. So when I fade this out, I'm gonna fade it out in kind of a burst. So the middle is gonna be kind of faded higher than my corners are. So when I edge it up on the sides by the ears, those side lines are gonna come down by his neck, but it's still gonna be quite a high taper in the middle. Now that we pretty much finished with our blowout, we can go ahead and work our way down to the beard. I like to get all the fades done and then I do the edge ups. But right now he said he wants his beard to a 2. So we're gonna bring the beard down to a 2 on all sides and just blend in the side straps into the skin blowout. So there's no such a hard line right there. So what we're gonna use to blend in the side of his beard into the skin is one clip on my magic clips, and I'm just gonna alternate between opening and closing the lever. And then from there, I'm just gonna remove the clip altogether, open my lever all the way, and just blend that in with no guard on my clippers. And then if there's anything that I need to fix, I can throw on any guard in between like the 1.5 or the 1 guard if you need. Now that we've got the beard all blended in and everything, and our blowout looking good, we can start up on the edge. Boom! My boy Ryan making a cameo in the video, trying out the new Elegance black mask treatment. And it works very well. I tried it myself, and it's really, I think, one of the best black mask treatments out there right now. So I'm gonna hit these sidelines right here real quick, but not everybody likes a sharp boxed out front line like my client here. So I'm just gonna tap any baby hairs that I see in the front or any of those stray hairs that are kind of making their way down the forehead. But I really am gonna hit those corner lines so we can get a nice box though. I do think the box is important. It makes it stand out, it's sharp. So my outliners are adjusted. I adjusted them myself and they're pretty sharp, but they will not scratch the skin and they don't hurt. You can barely feel them. And I'm very light-handed when I work, so that helps too. So I just tap these lines softly and it makes a nice, sharp, crisp line. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to the razor and finish up this cut with some razor work. These main lines, like the top of the beard, the eyebrows, all that, I like to do with precision. So I like to just do it with the razor. It makes it all look sharp, makes it all look clean. Again, I'm real light-handed with the razor, so I don't really need to put shaving gel on the face all the time. With this client, he's got pretty soft skin, so I don't need to put anything on his face when I shave. It all comes off real smooth and easy. And then with the blade, the very tip of the blade, I'm gonna take on the inside of the chin here and just clean out the beard. He likes it in that W shape. So just real lightly, just clean that out because it's easy to cut. We're just looking around for some fine tuning spots, and take the Remington and just go ahead and skin everything up and make everything look nice and neat. And once you're sure that cut is done, you can show your client the end result, and you can take that cape off and watch him walk out the shop with a smile on his face. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, YouTube. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe. I'm gonna keep coming out with these videos, and I'm gonna keep showing you how to do this. Like I said, I love it, and thank you so much.